For Vigna. So first, say thank you to God for this golden life. Yeah. Why I'm so afraid? Yeah, nothing. Let's do our regular exercise. First, start with warm up, down, up, down. Movement of the foot up or down. It's warm up, warm up exercise. Similar with right foot. Let's do. This is the very first exercise, and this is also a warm up exercise. Let's move towards next exercise, moving our foot first in clockwise direction. Okay, at least 5 times rotate your foot. This will be helpful for your this whole leg. This will be helpful. Now in anti-clockwise direction, very mindful, slow, not rush. Okay, move slowly, slowly, not rush. Move to the next exercise. Move. So now in this exercise, we are going to exercise of our back by rotating your back very mindful, slowly. Okay. Now move towards next exercise, rotating our hand first in clockwise direction, then in anti-clockwise direction. Rotate your hand slowly and steady. Okay. Not so hurry up. Rotate your hand slowly and very mindful during rotating your hand. This will be helpful for your shoulder. Releasing your shoulder pain. It is helpful if you have a shoulder pain, or if you have not, then these exercises they help in not getting uh, shoulder pain. Okay, move toward next exercise. In this exercise, we are going to rotate our hand in this way, first clockwise, then anti-clockwise, clockwise, anti-clockwise, clockwise, anti-clockwise. Then here we are going to compress, expand our finger. This is good for our finger because nowadays everyone writing, read, and typing the keyboards. That's why this will be helpful for your finger. Let's back toward our chest. Now move towards front. Okay. Now move to next exercise. In this exercise, we are going to rotate our head just like clockwise. First, we rotate on clockwise at least 5 times. Then anti-clockwise direction. Be mindful, slowly, slowly. This will be helpful for your reducing neck pain. Do slowly, not rush. Okay. Now move towards next exercise. Now in this exercise we are going to rotate our ears. Nowadays, everyone listening high pitch sounds, watching video, podcast, and another thing also. Nowadays, vehicles horn is so high. This will be also affect on our ear. So yeah, rotating our ear slowly and steady, and be mindful at least 5 times in clockwise. Now in anti-clockwise direction. This will be going to exercise our ear very, reducing pain of our ear. Now we are going to rotate our eyes first in clockwise direction. Let us start. Then in anti-clockwise direction. This will be improve your eyesight, eye visibility. Okay. Now move to our next exercise. Now in this exercise, we are going to first getting to lie down on mat. First in this exercise, first we are getting to lie down our mat, and that's why I start. Okay. Let's sorry. In this exercise, first step is closing your uh, foot towards the back, and now going to head, hold for 30 seconds. In this exercise, only two steps. First step is going to compress, or and in second step going to hold our leg in the stomach. Now relax. In next step, in next exercise, we are going to again compress our foot towards the back, and going to rotate foot in right direction and head towards left direction. Similarly, we are going to rotate our foot in left direction and head in right direction. Okay. Now in this exercise, we are going to make, sorry, I little bit mess up with my jeans. No, no worry. But we are going. Oh my God, it's paining. But no worry. We are going to make 45-degree with our foot. Okay. Yeah. We are going to make 45-degree angle. Now this exercise, we are going to make 45-degree angle from ground by foot. Do as much as possible. Be careful. Now next exercise, we are going to up our this. In this exercise, we are going to hold our upper body weight in our palm and in shoulder. Not going to hold weight in head. Be careful. Okay. Move towards next exercise. Now we are going to do Surya Namaskar. First, we're going to inhale air. Now we are going to do Surya Namaskar. First, we are going to inhale air. Make a inward pose. Move your left foot forward. Oh, move your left foot forward and right foot touching the ground. Okay. And now, now you are going to touch in ground just like and going to forward your back like this. In this step, seven parts of our body is going to touch the ground. Now going to make now this step is known as cobra pose. Okay. Now going to inner pose, moving right foot forward and left foot that touching to ground. Okay. Now we are going to inhale here. Okay. Sit down. Now we are starting our breathing exercises. Not sit like a monk pose. First we do butterfly pose, butterfly exercise. First you touch your foot to genital part, then after to. This is a butterfly exercise where our foot move like just like a wing of the butterfly. We know how butterfly wings move up, down in a continuous way, in a consistent way, not so fast, not so fast, and not so slow. Yeah. Move towards next exercise. In this exercise, you are going to sit in your foot, going to sit in your foot and straight your palm and making a fist and placing your inner stomach below the below part of your stomach and going to inhale by our nose as much as possible and going to exhale during going to downward. Now going to inhale air. Now going to inhale air as much as possible. Okay. Move towards next exercise. Now in this exercise, going to pronounce Om. Why in this exercise there is a two step. First is a step is going to inhale air by our nose. After that, going to pronounce Om. Very consistent in consistent way. Om. Again, repeat inhaling and pronouncing Om. Again, repeat. Move towards next exercise. Okay. In this exercise, now we are going to this exercise going to inhale air by our nose and exhaling forcefully by our nose. So this exercise involves two steps. Going to inhale by our nose as much as possible, being mindful during the inhalation and exhalation. Exhale forcefully by nose. Okay. Repeat this exercise as much as possible. We can do. Okay. Move toward the next exercise. Now, in this exercise, we are going to inhale air by our nose and exhaling by our stomach. Okay, move toward the next exercise. Now, in this exercise, we are going to inhale by our nose and exhaling by our stomach slowly. In this exercise, we are repeating inhaling air by shrinking our stomach and exhaling by our nose by shrinking our belly. Inhaling air while shrinking our belly and exhaling while expanding our belly. Repeat with me. Okay, move to the next exercise. In this exercise, we are going to do two steps. One step going to inhale by our nose and going to downward by controlling our ear and in this. So let's start. Maybe you understand clearly after by doing with me. Again, repeat. Inhale by our nose and try to hold air while going this. So let's start. Inhale and exhale slowly by coming up upward. This exercise is helpful for if you are overthinking, if you do lots of tension. So during these pose, you go to think about what you do most aggressively. You start in overthinking and many things you not going to follow your timetable. So in this position, you go to think all these things. Okay, let's do with me. First, inhale air, exhale slowly, slowly. Inhale by our nose, then follow just I do. Just I will do. Okay. Now move towards next exercise. In this exercise, we are going to follow two steps. First step is inhalation along with our nose. Let's start. No, sorry, sorry. This exercise going to inhalation, but with our tongue. Let's focus. Okay. And exhalation by our nose, while mindful of our middle of the eye. Okay. Let's repeat with me. First, inhale air with our nose, by our tongue, and exhale by our nose with mindful focus on our eyebrow. Let's inhale. Guys, I say let's inhale. That means inhale air, okay? Nothing anything. Let's inhale air with our tongues and follow just I do. Just I will do. After holding air for 30 seconds, release or exhale by our nose with mindful focus on eyebrow. Okay, let's start. Inhale by our tongue and follow with me. During exhaling our nose with mindful focus on our eyebrow, let's inhale the air with our tongues. Okay, move towards next exercise. In this exercise, we are going to do two steps. One step we are going to hold our right nose, hold by our thumb, right hand thumb, and inhaling from left nose and holding our right nose and inhaling from left nose and inhaling from right nose, left nose and exhaling from right nose. Sorry. Let's do with me, then you can understand. First, I say, first hold your nose, right nose, and inhale from left nose, and then place two finger on left portion and exhale from right portion. Let's repeat with me. Inhale while right nose and exhale while left nose. Inhale while in this time right nose and exhale while left nose. First inhale while right nose. Be mindful during exhaling. Focus on your middle of the eyebrow. Okay. Left move to the right. Move to the next yoga. That is final and last yoga. Is follow with me. First, place your both thumb in ear and close your eyes and inhale by nose and pronouncing by touching tongue of our party of mouth and producing beep sound. Again, inhale. Let's finish today yoga. Lie down in savasana mode. The bit. Say thank you to God. जय श्री राम, जय शिव शंकर, जय भोलेनाथ, सभी देवी देवता को little you can do. If you need it, you can do a stretching this like. So now finish our stream. Have a good night. Have a good day. Bye bye everyone. We will meet as soon as possible. Cheers, yeah.